and welcome to my channel. So today I'm here for a book haul. When I was watching people's booktubeathon wrap-ups, I decided that I really needed some of those books in my life. So of course I went on Book Outlet and I bought a bunch of them. First book that I bought is Metaltown by Kristen Simmons, and I haven't read any other book from her other than The Glass Arrow, and I love The Glass Arrow. It was one of my favorite books the year that I read it, and so I saw that somebody read this with Booktubeathon, and I wanted to have it because I love The Glass Arrow so much. And then I see on here that she's also the author of Article 5, so if you've read that one, let me know how it is. I'm excited to read this. I don't know anything about it. I just know that Kristen Simmons wrote it, and now I want to read it. So the next book that I got in my book haul is a graphic novel, and it is the graphic novel of Legend by Marie Lu. And I haven't actually read Legend yet, but I do have it in my classroom, so I thought it'd be great to have the graphic novel version. I have so many students who would prefer to read graphic novels over regular novels. So I thought, hey, if I can hook someone into a series, maybe they'll want to read this and then go back and read the full length. So I watched somebody's video on the top 5 graphic novels to own, and I can't think of who it is right now, and I will leave their link below. One of the ones that they recommended was The Big Bad Fox by Benjamin Renner. They said that this was a super cute graphic novel. That was enough to sell me. They said it was pretty funny, and I like the artwork that's in it. So this is another purchase just because another booktuber recommended it. I think I'm going to have a lot of those. So to stick with the graphic novels, I also picked up Speak as a graphic novel. I absolutely love Speak. I have it in my classroom. Actually, one of the other English teachers has a full set of it and she teaches it to one of her classes. So I saw this on there and I just decided to pick it up because I think it will be a great addition to the classroom. To anyone who's already read the original, and then to others who maybe want to do a side-by-side comparison, but I just figured that I could have a lot of students who would be interested in this, and I'm really interested in this. I love this cover. I love the tree. I love how on the back it's black with the tree and it says I said no. So I have another graphic novel. So the next purchase that I made is The Hazelwood by Melissa Albert, and I know that there's been a lot of controversy on this. Either people like it or people don't like it, and I haven't read it yet, so I want to get in on this. I want to know, am I one of the people who love it or if I'm going to be one of the people who hate it? And so I purchased this. I was really sad that I didn't get this way back when it first came out, and so now I was able to get it for a little bit cheaper, which is, you know, always a plus. So I picked this up. Let me know, have you read this? Were you one of the ones who hated it, or did you love it? Let me know what you thought. The next book that I picked up was The Left-Handed Fate by Kate Milford, and I don't remember if I saw this on a booktube or if it was just there and I thought that it looked really pretty. The cover is what drew me in. I think this is a gorgeous cover. I love how the waves are spirally. I'm just absolutely intrigued by this, and I believe this is a middle grade book, and I'm always looking for great books to add to my classroom library for middle schoolers. I feel like I have so many that are geared towards high school and not enough for my middle schoolers, and I do teach 7th and 8th grade, so I think it's important to have some that are for them. So again, if you've read this one, let me know. So the next 2 books are part of a series, and I feel like I was really missing out because I haven't read either of them. So the first one is Scythe, and the second one is Thunderhead by Neal Shusterman, and I need to get on this series. I need to jump on the bandwagon. Everyone is raving about it. Everyone's loving them, and I want to know more. I want to know why everyone is loving them. So I saw them here and I had to buy them. The other bandwagon that I needed to jump on was the Victoria Schwab bandwagon. I haven't read anything about her, and until BookTube, I had never even heard of her. So now I get to read her. This Savage Song I purchased. This is actually on my TBR list for the month of October. I also want to purchase the sequel for the month of October, where I'm going to read both of these. I heard that these were kind of ghosty, and I thought that it would be great to help get me in the mood for Halloween. So I am excited to read this, but I am going to put it off for my October TBR. I also picked up A Conjuring of Light by V.E. Schwab, and I know that this is a series. I'm not sure if this is the first one or not, so I am going to have to look that up before I dive into this, but I know that everyone is raving about this, and I, again, haven't read anything by Victoria Schwab, so I wanted to also read this one. So let me know, is this the first in the series, or do I have to get a different one? But this is the only one that Book Outlet had, so it's the one I got. So the next book I picked up was in the clearance section, so I thought for how cheap it was that I was going to buy it and see what I thought. The Shadow of Malboron by Thomas Wharton, and it is a fantasy novel. A kid is going on a journey. I think they said he's 13 years old. I just thought this seemed like a cute fantasy book. It was super cheap. It was in the clearance section, so I decided to pick this one up. I also picked up this graphic novel from the booktuber who recommended 5 different graphic novels, and I'm so sorry that I can't remember who it was off the top of my head. So this one's called Cucumber Quest, and they just said it was really cute, a really fun, quick, easy read, so I decided to pick this up and just add to my graphic novel collection. This is another book that I purchased because of Booktubeathon wrap-up. I think it was Chelsea Palmer who read Zero Repeat Forever, and I think she said it's like a Beauty and the Beast meets Hunger Games type of book, which automatically captured my attention. I love the Hunger Games and I love Beauty and the Beast, so I thought, I must love this one, so I picked this book up as well. So I got 13 books from Book Outlet, which isn't a bad book haul. I'm pretty excited about most of them, and I will be adding a lot of them to my TBR list for the next few months, so stay tuned and we'll see what I think of them. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and hit subscribe, and I'll be back with more videos soon. And as always, keep reading!